Hold on, folks. Yeah, that's natural light coming through now. So it's I think it's what's the time? Eh? Don't know what the time is. It's 7:46 a.m. 14th of the 7th, 2017, and it's a Friday. Um, just like to reveal some of my some truths. I've been speaking to a lot of people online and etc. etc. Now, however, despite my conversations and whatnot, this is a game of deceit. So I haven't been truthful with these people on certain levels, but on other levels I have. Now, I need people to understand that I'm not a terrorist. I don't support any forms of terrorism. And again, I don't support any forms of extremism, whether that's radicalized religious views or radicalized political views. Now, I'm very proud of my ethnic origin, despite being exiled and cut off. Don't know why the reasons are, but hey, I'm just going to roll with it. And saying certain things to certain people just to see a reaction, to see what they would say, see how they react. Now I know they've picked up on this, but yeah, I got a bit of a mosquito bite here, and it's really itchy. But anyways, don't know why there's mosquitoes around this time of cold, this time of the winter. Anyways, however, I don't know how I know certain things and how I get certain insights, but I'm just going to roll with that too. And I know that they're either going to come for me this weekend or the Monday or Tuesday evening that follow this weekend. And they're going to come really, really hard. There's no room for error for them now. This has gone long enough from their perspective, from their angle, and from where they're standing, I should say. I mean, I'm repeating myself because I'm very tired and I haven't slept, and it's been a long and arduous road. It has. And facing all this by myself, it is quite draining. Given my lack of life experience, as I was sheltered prior to being cut off from my family and ethnic community. So it's only been 4 years now out in the real world, or coming up to 4 years, out of my safety bubble, and facing all this stalking, harassment, and everything else that falls in between, alone. And I don't think anyone could be prepared for this kind of treatment, regardless of life experience. I think this can get the best of us. Now, I'm 29 years old, and I'm quite advanced in certain subjects and schools of thought, and I'm very behind in other aspects of life. I mean, it's very, very strange. But anyways, I also allow my heart to get the better of me by, what's the word I'm looking for? Offering peace to the enemy when I do understand that the enemy doesn't never wants peace, regardless of my intention and my sincerity and my genuine nature. A lot that are watching this video may think that I'm trying to come across as someone that's righteous and noble and completely innocent, but that's far from the truth. I don't want people to believe that. But again, I also don't want people to believe that I'm bad and that I'm a demon. I'm very neutral and I lie in the middle, just a normal human being with these extra senses that I just get. It's just, I can't explain it more than that. I haven't had anyone coach me or point these things out to me. I do get insights, like I said, and yeah, I just kind of get a feel for things before they occur. Um, could be all to do with energy. I could just be picking up on energy. Being a very sensitive empath, it's just like you've got your roots in the ground, your roots in the water, and you get a feel for all the vibratory energy that's out there. That's the best way I can put it. Um, you probably see me wearing these white beaded necklaces on my videos and whatnot. They're just quartz. They help with healing and settling down my anxiety, because I'm a firm believer in holistic healing, natural remedies. But yeah, they will be coming for me tonight, this weekend, very very hard, and I will, as a precautionary self-defense, I will be how can I put this? Setting things up in a way so if they do come in on me, there's going to be repercussions, and I will be a victim of these repercussions, and so will they and neighbouring dwellings. They're not threatening anyone. It's just out of self-defense and basically out of fear, because I've been so isolated and alone fighting all these people on a physical, spiritual and subconscious level. I refuse to give up and die. I refuse to give in, regardless of me knowing that the odds are against me in terms of numbers, in terms of support, and for some reason the authority just turns a blind eye to these attacks. I don't know why. Is it racial? Possibly. I'm not saying that it is anymore, but racism exists everywhere on this planet, not just in Australia, in every country and every continent. I think racism is just something it's part of human nature, and it's something that we need to overcome. Now, I have seen the alliances made out there. I know who is with who and what is what. I have to remain very short with my words on that subject, because there are a lot of good people from all walks of life out there who I may offend, and that's not my purpose. That's not what I want to do, and I don't want to offend them. I've had help from people from all ethnicities and all walks of life, but as a majority, I see the writing on the wall. And I see what's going down in New South Wales and maybe Australia as a whole. And it's the same thing that's occurring in America and in the UK. But I did have some insight a few weeks back, and I don't know how to put this, but I believe Australia is going to have a massive political coup. Which is good, because that means that they're going to resist the NWO. Maybe it's just my uneducated nature seeing things for what they are, or not really seeing things for what they are completely. But hey, I think I've done very well for someone that's been alone, and a lot of theorizing and speculating, but I'm now very clear in my thought processes, and the drugs that I'm being drugged with are losing their effect because my body's building up a tolerance to them. However, I want people to know, again, that they will be coming for me this weekend. And there's been a lot of people who I believe to be friends or so-called acquaintances who are part of this, nationally and internationally, assisting. Again, I want people to know I'm not a terrorist. And I've said this many times in my videos, but I don't think they believe in words, and I don't think they care either. I just think it's just a a label that's been bestowed upon me so they can get away with what they're doing, alongside other labels that I've been stamped with. Now, I'll keep you guys posted, and I will struggle. But this weekend, we dine in fucking hell. And that's from 300 Spartans. It's a very motivational movie, and I love watching documentaries, movies, philosophies, and religious doctrines that pick me up in terms of motivation to fight. It's not easy to maintain motivation and confidence after being isolated for so long and traumatized and harassed and sleep deprived and food deprived and everything else that's involved with this program that destroys a person and their life on every aspect, psychologically, physically, materialistically, and spiritually. It's very hard to maintain clarity as well. So, again, I have much to learn, but I'm very confident within myself that I know enough to maintain my life and protect me. I maintain my prospects for peace, but a person must do what they must do to protect themselves. Many thanks to those who silently watch and support from a distance. I feel your energy and your love. And to those negative, regressive people out there that lie through their teeth, the tables will turn. So, watch out.